So we're back. We're going to continue the construction. We're going to continue framing. We've got the back wall, one of the side walls. We're going to do another side wall, front roof. So the plan is to finish the framing. We've got additional logs. We're going to start milling those for siding. We'll see how we can get, how far we can get. Stay tuned and come along.
I'm also really liking all of this free lumber. I think I see a small shed in our future.
Great, great. We used the reference plan for this construction, but we changed a lot of dimensions for what we needed. So while we had a general engineering idea of how this would all come together, we had to rethink every piece every time, remeasure. Fortunately, when it came to the angles, we're able to do a 45-degree slope on our roof that fits with our latitude. It will allow for a good amount of sun, and that certainly made construction easier.
Let's see, 3.5.
But we had to remeasure most of the cuts every time, and at this point we're running a little bit short on dimensional lumber. Of course, we have nearly an infinite supply of hemlocks that we could mill, but that's stopping and milling, so we were really careful about not making the wrong cut and measuring everything a couple of times.
Going.
And even though we have significant amount of experience with trim and other kinds of woodworking, angles always trip us up. So this was double and triple measuring everything. $68.5.
Hope so.
We finished the sidewall and we moved on to the next phase of the construction.
So what I'm proposing then is we stick to his general plan where it's got a 2x4 or some dimensional lumber sitting on top,
Okay,
and this sitting on the bottom,
okay.
and then we put a hinge on the back so that it'll open up.
How?
How
are you gonna prop it open?
Like a stick.
Okay. Before committing to the full construction, we decided to focus on building the front wall first. With that in place, we could envision the roof. We could figure out what it would look like. You okay? All right, get up. So we've got some design decisions.
Yes.
So this ended up being pretty heavy. The original plan called for it what was it, 2x2s?
2x2s, we use 2x4s.
So it was supposed to easily come out. That's probably not feasible. The roof in the original plan was coming off as well?
Yeah, it just came off
Like it
completely.
completely came off. You
We'll
took it
put a
off.
link to the
there.
plan in the description.
So we're thinking what we're gonna do is make a side door for me to crawl in and help stack the planks inside. The roof's hinged.
We're gonna, yeah, hinge the roof so it'll prop up and I can reach over and help with stickers and whatnot.
So we'll see what works. I think this is the best we can do given where we are.
And if it doesn't, we just set it on fire and try again.
Because we've got more fat hemlocks. Before moving on with the roof construction, we decided to order the roofing panels first so we knew what we were working with. So we decided to refocus on the siding of the kiln, taking down more fat hemlock and cutting them into board and batten. Before moving on to milling, we made an improvement that most frontier sawmills owners seem to make. Cutting off the grills on this exhaust, it really prevented the sawdust of coming out. Hemlocks are very sappy, they're soft, and the sawmill kept getting clogged because it wasn't getting out of the sawmill. So seems to be one of the common improvements, and we made it as well. Another pending improvement for the sawmill is installing a different scale. The scale that comes with the sawmill is really useless. We haven't gotten around to it. We have ordered the scale, but we're milling something that doesn't have to be super precise yet, so we haven't installed it. But stay tuned, that is definitely something we will do. I'm really trying my best not to get hit by the bucket of this tractor. Our mill hands were finally helping as well. So what I'm milling is board and batten siding for the kiln. And parts of the trees that are too small to be milled, we save them for firewood. We'll have firewood to last us quite a while. And nothing goes to waste on the homestead. This will become firewood as well.